Yo, what's up everybody? We're here to check out Don Da Don is Still Wild from ImKevinn. This is going to be going from season 2, and I ain't gonna lie, I watched the first, I think it was the first 3 or 4 in theaters when it came out, and I ain't gonna lie, again, it was straight peak. Never mind that, but before we get into this, I also just got done watching the Puff-Carry Diaries Season 2, and that was also peak. I don't know what that is, but we're here to check this out. So, I'm Kevin. He be dropping some fire content. We're check this out right now. So make sure to link to his original channel in the description down below. Also, his video. Make sure to go like, subscribe, and let's get into this video right here, bro. Don Da Don Season 2, it's still freaky.
That melody.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me turn this down real quick, but yeah, that intro right there is slapping. New intro for season 2, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's comparable to the first intro, okay?
They really went 2 for 2 with the openings. Got another banger for the books. But yeah, Dan Da Don season 2. You always gotta check out at least the first episode. And not gonna lie, y'all might get weekly Kev back. Haven't done that since the JJK days, but alongside Dan Da Don are like 4 other shows.
I know, bro. We finna get bangers today. Now, this entire month, bro. Also, if you guys didn't check out Lord of the Mysteries, bro, that is going straight crazy right now. I don't know what's happening in that show, but it looks peak.
So, anyways, before we get into season 2, quick little recap of how we got here in the first place.
Yeah.
So after the whole battle when the school was over, this guy named Gigi put up to their house, and turns out him and Momo were childhood friends.
Yeah, speaking of recap, if you watched it in theaters, then you will know there was a huge recap that they were doing, bro.
Aiko just wanted to be messy because she was like, yeah, that's also Momo's first crush. She had no reason to say that.
Bro, the granny is still bad.
I said that's her first crush, bro. Like she liked him a lot. And if I was Okarun, I'd be mad too. Nobody was on the court before. He can take as many shots as he wants and still get the ball back. But now that this guy's in the picture, but real quick, Ira got that shit on. Anytime I see a good fit, I gotta call it out. And I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but I'd rather see an MC with a different fit every day than wear the same thing over and over.
Facts right there, bro. Facts. That's a lot of things people don't be doing when they be doing characters. Switch up their outfits. Like Kikuo, for example, he be switching out the outfits every single time, bro.
But the reason Gigi's here is because he thinks his house is haunted. His parents even hired 5 spirit mediums, but 3 of them ended up killing themselves. Oof. And the other people he contacted all told him that Saiko is the only person who can help. But unlucky for him, Saiko is a normal grandma outside the city. She can't use her powers anywhere else, so she told Momo to take care of it. So they arrived.
I wonder how that's gonna change later on to the series.
Okarun might be the best dressed right now. Usually it's Momo. He's stepping his game up. But yeah, she looked around, found nothing. So she said she's going to the hot springs.
Hot springs, bitches! Yeah!
It's always the hot springs.
And that brings us back here. And as much as I like the show, they're always on some shit.
Yeah,
we had the 3 freaked out Mr. Beans in the first episode, and now it's honestly,
this was genuinely worse right here, bro. The robots to this felt worse, bro. You don't know how badly watching this in theaters was so bad, bro. I was crunched up into my seat, man.
Just straight up 5 PDF files. There's no joking your way out of this. Not gonna lie, some of these authors need their computers checked.
FBI? For real.
Him.
Because if you think Dan Da Don is bad, watch something like Mushoku Tensei. The MC in that show is a weirdo. More than a weirdo, actually. He's a 40-year-old man in a 16-year-old body.
Nah, I low-key can defend that right there. Mushoku Tensei, I love the show a lot, but I low-key can defend Rudius, though.
That whole isekai thing, right? But he's attracted to, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that nigga got ED because of a... Never mind, bro. That's a convo for a whole nother day.
I made an entire video on it, bro.
That show makes Dan look tame. So she just ends up
I'll put
exploding
that
the
in.
pipe
I'll put that in the
system or
description down
something
below
like that.
too.
And then the whole building came crashing down. Shout out to Turbo Granny with the assist. So then Momo
Oh yeah,
asked her
Turbo
if she
Granny was
felt
pulling her
anything
way through
weird
these
inside the
entire
house,
things,
and she
bro.
said, "Oh, absolutely. Something's wrong with that house. The walls, the floors, every inch of it is soaked in blood."
Oof.
And then we see that Okrun and Gigi found his hidden room in the house.
Holy crap, a secret room! Should we check it out?
Hell no. Are you crazy?
Oh, I just thought we should see if the ghost was there.
And then what?
Huh?
You're gonna
Yeah, and then
politely
what?
exit to leave?
For
You
real.
don't have powers. I ain't going in there with you.
Momo, you won't believe.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's definitely not Momo. And
Yeah.
they're eating up a feast. I hope y'all brought this from your own house. And turns out this family runs the town. So they're letting Gigi live here for free since his
Okay.
parents aren't doing well. But even so, that don't mean you can eat my groceries. It isn't cheap out here anymore. But they was like, hey, next time you leave, you better tell us before you go.
Huh?
And
Oof,
that boy,
bro, I hate this entire family with a passion, bro. Passion.
better not be another medium you brought to this house. And don't go lying to me, boy.
Oh!
It would be such
Golly.
a shame if I was, you know.
Where'd she even pull that
hunting,
shotgun
and
from?
for some reason a boy jumped in my line of sight. It will be such a tragedy. Now, first of all, where were you hiding that 12
That's
gauge?
what I wanna know.
They gave us multiple angles of
That's
you,
what
and
I
there
wanna
was
know.
no shotgun in sight. What, you had it under the cushions? And then this officer walked in,
Ah,
and no surprise,
hate
they
this
got on my
guy.
payroll. Said not a word about the boy getting held at gunpoint, and to make it worse, he got these PDF files.
Ooh, bro, the moment they walked in on screen, I knew it was about to be some bullshit happening.
I was out of jail. Ain't no way. So he walks up on Gigi and was like, so who's this? Your friend? If you're really his friend, then what's his favorite soccer team? You asked the easiest question possible. It's whatever team LeBron is on.
Facts right there. Can't even argue with that.
Now, if he would have asked what his birthday is, I would have been doomed. I've known
yeah.
some of my homeboys for like 8 years and still don't know their birthday. I know the month, but the day, hell nah. I rely on IG notes. They might say something on there about it. IG stories, sometimes they might repost when
That's low-key
someone
facts,
else
though.
told them happy birthday. And I'm like, oh shit, it's their birthday. Or we might just go the whole year without saying it at all. Maybe we'll
That's
remember
low-key
next
facts,
time.
though.
But yeah, Okaru knew what it was because they had a poster on
Just
the wall.
remind me,
Then
and I
the
was still
lady
celebrating
asked
with you,
where
bro.
Momo was at, and he had the nerve to say, what girl?
You serious?
Come on, bro. As if he didn't open the door and yell her name right in her face. Could have came up with a better lie than that. And speaking of
Yeah, I gotta lie, he low-key is a fool, bro. I wouldn't even say fool, he's a low-key idiot.
Momo, she pulled up to the Shukanoko shrine.
What?
Put up to the shrine out of pure interest. Realized it was a scam when this guy told her that people here used to worship a giant snake. They believed it lived in a volcano, and whenever it was
Yeah.
hungry, it caused eruptions. So the villagers decided that in order to
I could drop a
save
spoiler
most,
alert if someone doesn't
some
watch the
needed
show
to be
yet,
sacrificed.
or, like, the movie,
so
but
they
I'm not going
offered
to.
one of their children, and apparently ever since that, there was no more eruptions.
Yeah.
Praying to it seemed to be enough. So she
And
heads
that's
back
low-key
to the
crazy.
crib.
I'm home.
And then she told her brother to do some TikTok, start posting those stories, bro. I would have
You
did the
see
same
any
thing.
ghosts?
Imagine getting home and seeing this.
Oh
What
my
could y'all-
god, bro. Oh my god, bro. There is like 5 naked men. I can't even say no more. I don't even feel like saying no more. That just makes me feel gross saying that.
have possibly been doing, and whatever it was, did it require stripping down to your cloth?
No!
And I swear,
Ooh.
Momo loves this kick right here. Felt like I seen her do it like 4 times now, but this guy runs
That's
in,
something
grabs
Vegeta
the
can't
head,
survive.
brings him in, busted the
Eesh.
nostrils, and not gonna lie, they need to take Adam Eve's powers and give it to Momo, because
For
there's
real.
no reason for them to be pulling off the same moves. Momo has unironically been way more creative with her powers than Eve has with hers, and she can't even do half the shit Eve can with hers. I promise, give it to Momo and she'll make better use of it.
It's
Anyways.
always something with people who have like powers that can basically do like anything, and yet they're the most least creative people on the planet, bro.
Nigga, what?
Now he done lost the plot.
I don't
He
remember him
forgot his
saying
whole
that.
reason he was here, but look at that spinning hook kick. Then she gets swung over, blocks the gut
Oh,
punch,
goodness.
grabs the table, but she ain't done. Yeah, you're not having kids. Then this one comes up, connects a mean headbutt, but Turbo Granny pops up, and I guess that scared him enough to bust his ass Granny on the bottom. Then the top Granny runs in with a double kick,
man, she was different.
And Momo must be naturally gifted.
Yeah, this girl right here was different,
first hit, turns her body, blocking the follow-up. Lady throws like 3 punches. Momo slips the first kick, weaves the second. Like, her defense is actually crazy. When did she learn how to do this? She may have got sent flying, but she ate all of that. But this is when we find out what's really going on with this village. The volcano eruptions didn't stop because of the prayers. It stopped because of them. The Keto family
just look at this lineup right here, bro. It's the complete squad of weirdos.
Making offerings to that giant snake for the last 200 years. This house is directly over the altar, so over the years, they've been constantly building new houses over this spot, making it their mission to invite people to live here so they can sacrifice them.
That's crazy.
And that's what most likely happened to Gigi's parents. He thinks they're sick at a hospital, but in reality, they're in a snake's digestive system. So they try setting Momo down. She pulls herself up, but they're guarding the rim crazy. That's gotta be goaltending. Luckily, the guys woke up, but they all just ended up falling in.
Yep.
Yeah, this one for sure didn't make it. Fell directly on the edge, all neck too. And if he did survive, don't expect to be walking anytime soon. But we see that Gigi's holding on for his life.
That's not the one who got kicked in the balls too? I didn't even peep that the first time. The fact that she did that is crazy.
Almost turned out like someone else I know. But he just happened to fall directly on that thing, because that's definitely not a snake. That's when Momo found out this whole conspiracy about the snake and the volcano and the sacrifices were all fake. Y'all was just feeding a giant earthworm the last 200 years.
It's a big worm too, bro. How does it look like? How do no one out of the town folks even know that big ass worm is down there?
Started doing some dance just to get ate. So they ran to hide in this house.
Crazy.
When all of a sudden, something's wrong with Momo and Okarun, and now he can't control his power. And Gigi, honestly, he might be fine. The last time we saw Okarun out of control, he was chomping on Shaboing Boings. At the very least, he'll survive. But yeah, that's the first episode. I plan on doing episode.
I mean, I know what happens after that, but yeah.
2, but if it ends on a cliffhanger, I might just have to wait till episode 3. But yeah, I think that show Gotcha that drops on Saturday, so we might check that out too. Also, I didn't forget about Lord of Mysteries.
Bro.
That's gonna drop.
Still don't know what's going on in that. I love Don, but they low-key gotta chill with that freaky stuff. But man, I said, I know what's gonna happen after that. I don't think some other people know, but it's gonna be good. But peace out to you guys. W video, W reaction. I hope so. But peace out to you guys. Have a good day, and see you in the next one.